Once upon a time in the magical kingdom of Elendor, there lived a princess named Liora, graceful, intelligent, and gifted with the power to heal with a touch. Her presence brought peace to the people, and her laughter was said to stir the very winds with joy. On the eve of her arranged engagement to Prince Kael of Ardenthal, a union intended to strengthen political ties, an ominous storm brewed across the sky. That night, a monstrous creature cloaked in shadow and flame burst into the palace. It was Zeroth, a cursed, terrifying beast bound by broken chains and glowing eyes. In moments, he cut through the palace guards, seized the princess, and vanished into the swirling mist. The kingdom was left in despair. King Alaric, devastated by the loss of his daughter, blamed himself and locked himself away, while whispers of war spread. Prince Kael, young, noble, and driven by a mix of duty and emotion, swore to rescue her. Though he had barely known Liora, something in her gentle eyes had moved him. Armed with the ancient Lance of Lumen, a weapon forged in dragonfire and said to kill any dark creature, Kael set off on a perilous quest. His only guide was a mysterious seer named Mirava, who cryptically warned him, "Not all monsters wear fangs and not all saviors carry swords." Kael's journey led him through enchanted forests, where the trees whispered lies meant to drive travelers mad. He crossed rivers that reflected not his face but painful memories, and mountains guarded by spectral wolves. Along the way, he saw visions of Liora smiling beside the beast, unchained, even laughing. Confused and angry, Kael pressed on, unable to accept what he saw. Meanwhile, far away in the ruins of the forgotten realm of Valoria, Liora was not imprisoned, but living freely alongside Zeroth. As days turned to weeks, Liora learned the truth. Zeroth was once Prince Elendor, ruler of Valoria, betrayed by his own brother, who struck a deal with the dark god Morvain and offered Elendor as a vessel in exchange for power. Cursed into a monstrous form, Elendor was doomed to roam the border between realms, feared and forgotten. Liora, determined and compassionate, saw through his monstrous form to the soul within. As they journeyed together in search of a way to break the curse, they slowly fell in love not through grand gestures, but through shared stories, quiet trust, and unspoken understanding. When Kael finally reached them, he expected to fight a beast and rescue a damsel. Instead, he found a woman who didn't want to be saved. Consumed by rage and jealousy, Kael tried to strike down Zeroth with the Lance of Lumen, but the weapon shattered upon contact. The beast was no longer a creature of darkness, the curse was already weakening. Horrified at what he had done, Kael fled, only to be captured by a cult that served Morvain. The cult, hidden within Elendor's court, was led by none other than Liora's uncle, Duke Renmar, who had plotted with dark forces to seize the throne.
And offered Liora to Zeroth in the first place, believing Zeroth would kill her. Learning this, Liora and Zeroth rescued Kael from the cult's clutches, but not before Liora was wounded by a cursed blade meant for Zeroth. Her healing powers began to fade, and Zeroth was forced to make an impossible choice: let her die, or take the curse into himself again to save her. Without hesitation, he chose her, allowing the darkness to return to his body. But just as it consumed him, Liora, though weakened, kissed him not out of pity, but love, real and chosen. In that moment, the ancient prophecy of Elendor fulfilled its final line: a bride shall break the cursed days. Her act of pure, willing love shattered the curse at its core. Zeroth's monstrous form broke apart, revealing the man he had always been. Elendor, once lost, now restored. The power of love, sacrifice, and truth had undone what centuries of magic could not. The cult was exposed, Duke Renmar was defeated and banished to the underworld he tried to serve, and peace was restored to Elendor. Kael, changed by the journey and humbled by truth, pledged himself as guardian of the realm's ancient gates, ensuring no evil crossed again. And as the twin moons of Elendor and Ardenthal rose above the sky, Liora and Elendor were wed in a ceremony whispered about in fairy tales for generations. Their love, born from pain, trust, and choice, became legend, the story of the beast and the bride who broke the curse, and healed not only a kingdom, but each other.